morning and welcome back to the Lewis Show. I'm Brianna. I'm so excited for today's video. We're going to be doing a whole exiting your lazy girl era. If I'm going to be honest, we've been a little bit in our lazy girl era, and with the warmer weather approaching, we want to get out of that era, start being more productive and just becoming better versions of ourselves, which is really what the spring and summer months are for. I feel like to really put yourself out there and do new experiences. And I'm saying new experiences because today we are going to a Pilates class, and I was informed that solid core isn't real Pilates. I'm not sure how true that is, but we're gonna be going to this place called New York Pilates, so I'm a little bit nervous, but it's gonna be a good experience. I know I'm gonna be so happy and just feeling so good about myself when we are finished. It is right now 7:50 and our class is at 9:30, but we want to do like a leisurely hot girl walk to there, so we're gonna be leaving about 8:30 so we can get there early. This morning I just made myself an iced matcha with some vanilla cold foam on top, and I put a little bit of lavender syrup in here, and this is so good. The only thing I'm missing is ice. But I didn't expect it to rain, but that's okay. We're still gonna get up and go to our Pilates. But this is actually a good test for us to really get out of our lazy girl era, because rainy weather really makes you want to stay in your bed and just cozy up. So we're just pushing through that feeling and just continuing to do. We're gonna be cooking our breakfast, and we're just gonna have something light, 2 hash browns and like apple for each of us. While we're waiting for our breakfast to cook, we're going to be doing a little bit of work on our journal. Just in the short amount of time I've been doing it, it has really helped me to improve my morning and to help me feel a little bit of hope in times of hopelessness. It helps me to remember why I'm doing what I'm doing and help me to stay motivated and on my track. We are back from Pilates, and I'm going to be getting ready because we have a hair appointment at 12 o'clock, and I think it's like 11:30, so I'm a little bit in a rush. I'm just going to be looking over here a little because that's where my mirror is. Just so you know, we showered before I'm putting on makeup and getting ready. I didn't want you to think that we were gross and just came from Pilates and didn't shower. But they had told us that the type of Pilates that we did at Solid Core was a different type of Pilates, so I was like a little bit nervous after they had told us that. But it actually turns out that I was worried for nothing. Me and Brittany both agreed. It was actually easier at New York Pilates than at Solid Core. One of the reasons that it may have been easier was because at Solid Core, they had us standing up on the machine thing doing stuff, and this one we were laying down more, so I felt more stable when I was trying to do the exercises. The other one I kind of felt like I was fighting for my life trying to stay on the machine. But it was super fun. We have another class this week. I'm not sure if we signed up for the same instructor. The instructor that we had was really nice, and she knew that it was our first time going there today, but then when we were leaving, she was like, oh my gosh, you guys did so good, like you didn't even know that it was your first time. I actually did push myself. There was a lot of times when I wanted to give up, but I was like, no, I'm trying to be in this new era, as I mentioned earlier, so I need to not give up when stuff was hard and continue to push myself. When I was in therapy back when we first got here in July or something, my therapist, we were talking, and she was like, so I just really want to evaluate why you're so quick to give up on things. And at the time it actually irritated me because I was like, I don't just give up on stuff, like I have a reason to give up on stuff. Since then I have been reflecting, and yeah, I am quick to give up on stuff when things are difficult. Ever since we quit cheerleading, I kind of just been accustomed to just giving up when things get hard and when I don't want to do things. So I kind of really need to evaluate when I want to stop something. Like, am I giving up because it's hard, or should I quit because this would be what's best for me? In that moment in Pilates, I knew I was just trying to do my old ways and just quit because it was a little bit difficult. So I was trying to push myself, and I actually did push myself a lot in the exercises, holding planks and stuff when I felt like I was like shaking. I felt really good after. I'm really proud of myself for pushing myself and doing what I know I could do. Getting out there and doing new experiences is definitely great if you're trying to get out of your lazy girl era, because it will help you to push yourself and prove yourself wrong when you think that there's things you can't do, and then when you do them, then you'll be like, oh, I can do them. We are on our way out the door now because it's literally like 11:30 right now. It is later. We got back from our hair appointments and our hair looked so good, and then we took a nap. We ate lunch and then we took a 45-minute 30-minute nap, which is actually really good for us because normally we just get up whenever. So I'm still counting that as check because we didn't sleep for a long time. It was like 45 minutes. And also, you need to rest. Resting is good. It doesn't mean that you're in your lazy girl era just because you take a little nap. The rain did indeed ruin our plans that we had. So when we were at the hair salon, it literally started pouring down rain, and we were like, okay, this is a bad idea to go get our hair done because now we're literally stuck here and it's pouring down rain. But we ended up leaving. We had to like get an Uber and everything. It was like pouring down rain. Brianna had a shower cap on her head, and I literally had this like plastic bag on my head because she didn't have any more shower caps. So I was literally walking around like getting into the Uber with this plastic bag on my face. But it was funny because I'm like walking to my building. We have doormen, and I'm like just have this bag on my face, and they're probably like, what in the world is going on? Also, we're supposed to go to a cafe after our hair appointment, and it was gonna be cute, fun. We're gonna get some assignments done, but that didn't really work out because, like I said, it was raining. Not when you get your hair done, no. So we decided to come home, and now we're at this point, and we are going to be doing a little mini reset because we have stuff everywhere, and I don't even know how we got to this point because we've been doing a really good job at keeping our apartment clean. But I think because we have this on the agenda, like reset, like, for some reason in our minds it means like, oh, we can just now start leaving stuff everywhere because, oh, we're gonna like do it on Monday. But like, no girl, you need to put the stuff away. So it's not as bad when you have to do the reset. We have laundry to do and some other little things to do, so it shouldn't take too long because, like I said, we've been keeping up with it. Having a clean space is what I need right now, just because it just makes me feel better and it makes me feel really productive, and then I feel like I have like a clearer headspace to be able to do all the work and stuff that I need to get done. So let's hurry up and get this reset started so then we can be done with it already. It is the next day and we are still going to be continuing on with this exiting our lazy girl era, which is actually like quite fitting today because Brianna had a work meeting this morning. I've been here like by myself. I like struggle with depression anyway, but definitely when I'm alone, like I'm not used to being alone. I was watching YouTube, and sometimes it is hard like watching YouTube, all the influencers and stuff like, talking about they don't work and like they're not in school or anything, and like I'm like, and I have all these assignments I don't want to do. And sometimes it could just be hard, and like, why is my life not like that? But I did decide to not let myself go down that rabbit hole. I woke up, opened the blinds, made my bed, and then I started doing some assignments while I was watching YouTube while Brianna was in her meeting, and I felt really good about doing that because I'm like, I've been actively trying to not let myself spiral when I feel that it's coming on. Also, Brianna texted me and she was like, I'm done with my meeting, like, do you want to go to Trader Joe's? Because we had planned to go get our groceries Monday when we filmed, but then we said like the rain ruined everything because I'm like, I'm not gonna like get my hair done. It's so humid outside, like it's literally gonna mess up my hair. Hold on 1 second, I gotta flip my head upside down to try to give some volume. But anyway, as I was saying, we couldn't go because the humidity was literally just gonna like ruin our hair. Brianna was like, do you want to go today? And I'm like, no, I don't want to go today. And she was like, no, like we should go, like then we don't have to go later. I'm like proud of us for like still going, even though we like literally both do not want to go. No ounce of me wants to go to Trader Joe's right now. We recently watched this podcast, and I feel like I literally have to share this right now because it was life-changing, like even though I'm like supposed to be walking out the door. We're gonna link the creator who made this video down in our description if you actually want to go watch her full video, which I would recommend doing it. She'll probably explain it a little bit better than I'm explaining it. Picture who you want to be or who you already are, because that's who you are. Like if you can picture it, that's already who you are. So picture who you already are and think about what that person does, and every decision you make like right now is either bringing you closer to that person or further away from that person. There's no in between, no balance. For me with the Trader Joe's, like I'm just like not gonna go today because list every excuse in the book. Like I either go and I'm eating healthy and I'm gonna be becoming a better version of myself, who I am, eats healthy and works out, or I could like stay here, sit, do nothing. I'll never get to that person. You know what I'm saying? Like if I stay in my comfort zone, I will never get to who I'm supposed to be. I feel like there is a little bit of gray area though with that, with being like adaptable. Don't overexert yourself. Things come up in life where you have to be adaptable, but like it's just like basically not making excuses, because like us as humans, like I know I'm really good at like coming up with some excuse that I'm like,
oh, that makes sense, that was so good of an excuse.
When I look back on it, I'm like, no it wasn't, I was literally just being lazy. So when it comes to that, then I would challenge you, if you would like to, just try to step out your comfort zone and like think of every decision in like either you're getting closer to who you're meant to be or you're getting further away from who you're meant to be. That has like definitely altered a lot of decisions I have made in the past 48 hours. I think we watched that video two days ago. But let's head on over to Trader Joe's. We just went and got our groceries from Trader Joe's, but now we are literally in a rush because we have another Pilates class booked today and Wednesday at noon, and it's like almost 11:30, so we have to hurry up and walk on over there, and then when we come back we're gonna put our groceries away. But just timing and everything with the work meeting, it really got messed up, so we're like really in a rush. But yeah, we're gonna head on over to Pilates. We really enjoyed our first class, so I'm really excited to do this other class and see how this one goes too. It's with the same instructor and it's like the same type of class, I guess. Like it's like arms, abs, glute, so I'm just really excited. And yeah, we will see you probably next when we're back here doing our groceries, because like you already saw us do the Pilates thing, so we don't need to show that again. We just came out of our Pilates class and it was so good. It was a lot easier than last time. This time I was shaking less, which was better, and I really want to get into like doing Pilates maybe twice a week or something. We're definitely going to look into signing up for more classes, and we had the same instructor that we had last time, and she was just so sweet and she just makes the class so exciting. Maybe working out isn't always the best thing. She makes it very exciting and makes me want to continue to do it. When we were on our way walking, we saw the Cha-Cha Matcha place and we've always wanted to try there, so we're gonna go in there and stop in there, get a matcha really quick before we start our homework and editing stuff we have to do. We are back from our Pilates class and getting our matcha. This is so cute, like the pink and everything, but I got a strawberry matcha lemonade. It's really the strawberry lemonade, but she was like, I can add matcha for you. I don't taste any strawberry. Whoever made this literally just gave me a matcha lemonade, and obviously it was pretty good because it's all gone, but it was just like a standard matcha lemonade, like nothing really special with it. But this was literally like $9, and I'm like, why? Like it's literally just matcha lemonade, probably because it's like so cute and pink and whatever. But after we went to Cha-Cha Matcha, we also stopped by Whole Foods because we wanted to get some sunflowers. I never knew how heavy sunflowers are. I was literally carrying these, I'm like, these are heavy, like throughout the store. We like picked up some other things or whatever, but now it is around like 2:30 almost, which is pretty good. We had to come home, straighten our apartment a little bit because we were in a rush to Pilates, so everything was everywhere. And now we're gonna go ahead and put our groceries away. I think we're being a little bit hopeful because we bought 2 fruits that we need to cut and instead of getting them pre-cut, we got this cute little mini-sized watermelon. Isn't this so cute? It's like literally can fit in my hand. So we got this. We've cut this before. I'm not as worried about this one as I am. Who told me to get a pineapple and that I can cut it myself? Who literally told me that that's something that I can do? Because I don't know if I can, but I'm really excited. I have literally so many times almost cut my fingers off trying to cut a pineapple, but I'm really excited. It's so cute. I don't know. It's giving me June vibes. And then we also got some cute little peaches, which I don't even think it's stone fruit season, but peaches is also giving June to me, so I wanted to get these. We put most of the Trader Joe's groceries away before we left for Pilates, but we're gonna put the Whole Foods stuff away, cut the fruit hurry up and get our flowers together before it is time to make lunch, which we're both excited for lunch. We just finished lunch. It was so tasty. We just made sandwiches and they were on sourdough bread and they had pan-fried tomato because I don't like tomato raw. So we like cook it a little bit with kale and then we just put a little bit of sun-dried tomatoes on it and it was so good. And then the vegan pesto from Trader Joe's also on there. And then we had a few of the seaweed chips that I tried in last week's video because we've literally been obsessed with those seaweed chips. That was the first time I've ever had them from Trader Joe's and we literally got 2 bags and finished the first one and the second one is like halfway full. But like it's a really small bag so it's not too bad. And then we just had some of the fruit that we got earlier, the pineapple and the watermelon. And then we were just drinking coffee with our lunch. I'm drinking the grape flavor. But now has come the time when we need to be a little bit productive. It is so late in the day for this, but it's never too late to turn your day around and be productive. We just did a lot of out of the house things with my work meeting and having to move our Pilates class later kind of threw me off. It is 4:15 now. We're gonna work on our editing for our long form video and our shorts, and then we're also gonna work on a little bit of schoolwork while we watch some TV, and then it'll probably be time to eat again dinner. We're gonna do this for a little bit, and it'll probably be time for dinner. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, we'll probably take a nap before dinner because I'm extremely tired. And I like to take a nap on my day off because I just like to rest and get as much rest as I can because I really can't when I have work. My favorite part of the day has arrived. To us, it is finally time to go to sleep, which is sad, but that's literally my favorite time of the day. We wanted to try the Sleepy Girl mocktail trend. We did try to do it like a couple months ago, but we didn't have the right magnesium. I now know that you're supposed to have the magnesium glycinate. We weren't having the right one. So we got this early when we were in Whole Foods, and then we just got some tart cherry juice and some Spindrift to put in there. I don't really like this. I thought that maybe if I put this in here I'll like it, so we'll see. I don't like Spindrift by itself because it has like no sugar, and I don't like sparkling water. Sparkling water, the concept of it is really weird to me because I always expect it to taste like soda, but it's just water with bubbles in it. We're gonna be doing a face mask while we wind down for the night, do our Sleepy Girl mocktail and our night routine. Our night routine is we say 3 things that we are grateful for from today. It has to be from the day that it is so that you're like living in the present, and then 2 things that we did good, 1 thing we can improve on, and 2 things we did in the day to help us get closer to where we want to be. Doing this mindfulness practice has helped improve my outlook on life and help me to be more positive. And also 3 times a week we do a sleeping affirmation. So basically we just Google on YouTube sleep affirmations and they play for like about an hour. I have to research if they're supposed to play all night, but we only do them for an hour while we fall asleep to help restructure our mind to be more positive. Also, while we're going to be winding down with our Sleepy Girl mocktails, we're going to be reading. I haven't really been in the mood to read because I'm on the 3rd Akatar book, A Court of Wings and Ruin, and some of the characters are starting to annoy me. I'm not going to say who because I don't want to spoil it, but some of them are starting to annoy me. I've been really slow on my reading goal. The month of May, I did not finish a single book, which was sad. So we're going to go ahead and do this, start a little night routine, relax. It is officially the best part of the day, as Brianna said, now, specifically because we are about to literally fall asleep. I've finished my Sleepy Girl mocktail. I don't know if I'm a big fan of this thing. I think because we had 2 things with like no sugar in them. So maybe we would do, instead of the Spindrift, we would do Poppy or something. That's gonna be it for this video. I'm so glad that we did this exiting your lazy girl era. I definitely feel a lot better with just going ahead, like I said earlier, and just doing doing things that I didn't necessarily want to do, but that I know that I needed to do, and that's only going to make me better in the end. So I hope that if you watch this video, it motivated you to maybe like do some things that you don't want to do, but you know that you need to do. If you made this far in the video, comment a sunflower emoji. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn your post notifications so you don't miss a video. And we'll see you next Sunday with a brand new video. Bye!